You are now tuned into the Regular Azz Podcast.
You just got 100 views, motherfucker. Don't get canceled already, nigga. You ain't gonna never hit 101.
You're gonna never see it.
Yo,
He said you ain't gonna never see
101. Motherfucker. Man, how many clips you put out? Yo, man. We ready? The levels? We ready?
Yeah. Go ahead, Bino.
Oh, you already know this is, man. It's your boy D-Boy Bino, a.k.a. Mr. Half Info, a.k.a. Mr. 732 is back in the building. Yeah.
He's back. He the best he the best introducer ever. Go ahead, Bino.
Yeah. Man, to the left of me, man, we got I'm gonna let him introduce himself though. But this is a brother that was in the war room with us when we was starting this shit.
Word.
You know what I mean?
You know
what I mean? That didn't even come out yet. Oh yeah, we still got about 40 episodes that y'all ain't never seen yet ever. You know what I mean? Or hear. You know what I mean?
Word.
But
you know what it is. What's happening? What up,
he did his thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? T with T, man.
T with T, man.
You know what I'm
Every
saying?
Tuesday night, man.
Facts,
what up,
man.
though, man? I'm glad to be here with the guys, man. It's your boy Big T.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to go by my government name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, for the longest time, I've been called T. Nobody ever said my real name. Everybody's always like, yo, T, Big T,
what
Big
is
T.
it?
Torian, man. Torian is my name.
Torian,
man.
That's what I kind of thought that.
What
I thought it was.
So now it's T with Torian.
You feel like you outgrowing T a little bit?
It's not that I'm outgrowing it, but it was just like somebody's having a conversation with me like, even when I pronounce my name, right? It's still hard to pronounce because I never used it. So I work at a school, so everybody call me Conor. I'm used to either my last name or T. So when somebody say Torian, it's usually like a family member, or I'm in trouble, or you know something going on. It's when I say Torian, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Like, you feel me? So now I gotta get accommodated. So the thing is, like, do I want to get accommodated to everybody calling me Torian? Like, now you're talking about some people like, yo, that's your name. That's a dope name. It's a nice little tag along. It goes well. And when you search it on podcasts, or when you search it up, it's easier to get to. It's quicker to get to. You're going to get the T with Torian before you get the T with T. It's the least amounts of them. It's the least amounts of them. So I was like, oh, man, now I got to strategize my name? That's crazy.
So basically he's saying what we was talking about behind the scenes. Once you get to season 3, you're going to call him Torian Conover. Like Saul Carter, you don't call Jay-Z no more. No, he's trying to get there.
But I still like going by Big T until we really change it. So it's your boy Big T, man. Torian knows that, man. Torian to the big bros, you know.
Can't forget about me. All right, it's my turn. Last but not least, Asbury Sauce, a.k.a. the host with the almost. Thanks for tuning into Regular Azz Podcast, episode
316.
316.
Yeah, 316. Yo, was that?
300.
Damn, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Word.
Say that. Yo, might be Stone Cold today.
Stone Cold. Where the Miller Lights at? Let me get 2 cold ones out here.
Well, he's down the broken glass. First
and foremost, man, I want to say congratulations on 316 episodes.
Let's give some clarity on the.
Go ahead. That's a lot. I don't care.
We don't really like. I feel like you're fronting, but like we're not fronting. Yeah. But it's just how we started that shit. Now we started at 201.
201 was the first episode,
and that was in memory of our brother D. His degree day, February 1st. So we started off at 201. So we really like
15 episodes.
150.
But that's still dope. 115 is fire.
That's like with 40 in the cut.
Not too many. Not too many. We talk about the other on the side too. Before starting, not too many people get to 10 episodes. Like I'm in the 7th season of something that I feel like I've been doing forever, and I only did 10 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's on my 2nd season. It's only the 2nd season of it. Like 2 years ago, I did the 1st season, and that was 10 episodes. This is the 2nd season I'm doing that. So like. I want to get to where y'all at, like 100, like you said, 101. I want to get to 101. You feel me? I want 101. I want to see 101. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's a blessing. Big ups to that, man. 116, man.
I was so happy. I was like, you know what I mean?
Give a big clap.
Yeah, where's Bob?
Everybody be like, yo, 300 episodes? Now we not front, and we got a backstory behind it. But
that R.I.P. to D,
you know what I
man.
mean? Honestly, if you want to, you know what I mean, with the ones that was lost in the cut that we never even put out, it's pushing up there.
Yeah.
But officially 115.
And also the first time I heard somebody did some shit like that, DJ Clue did it. DJ Clue and Envy did it. Like when they started off their mixtape series, they didn't start with volume 1. Whatever, volume 30, whatever.
Yeah, word.
But they made it seem like you missed all of those. Like, oh shit, 30.
Yeah, so
like, you know
let me go research. Look,
really,
now, you know what I mean?
First one,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So when we came out and shit, you see 201, it's like, what the fuck is the rest of them shit at?
Yeah. But go scroll down Spotify and make it seem like it. No, I'm like, damn. I be forgetting though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's fine. And I applaud y'all because, like you said, I've been around y'all when y'all was just starting to get the thing moving and everything in motion, and we was in there, and like, you know what I'm saying, I'm the young one of the bunch, and like, you know what I'm saying, so I just applaud y'all, and listen, y'all keep going, I keep going, so like, I look at y'all and what y'all do, like, I'm a product of what we talked about inside that garage, and what y'all talked about being there, because even before y'all got to the podcast, I was around y'all when y'all was rapping. When y'all was really rapping, I came to the studio over there. Y'all had by the beat, by the water. I came up there one time. I came up there in that studio.
That's how I met you.
That's how I met you. Like that's where I met all y'all at. Like I think you might have just been coming home or something like that, or it was something like that. And I seen you up there and we was on the studio. I'm like, damn, like this studio up here. But I definitely remember meeting all y'all back then.
I was just coming home, but definitely.
Yeah.
I was in the gym though.
Yeah, it was in the gym.
It was just like
that's what
we was out there. I know
why you got his shirt off?
Was
in the yard. Nigga in the yard.
He definitely had a tank top or some shit. So I know he was celebrating summer, but you might have just been coming home. I know we don't even look that good with his shirt off.
Hell no. That's talking about the belly. What is mine?
The belly Jesus back then. I thought that was like Jesus.
I'm like, what is mine?
But like little things like that play a big part, because when we did first started, like, I mean, we didn't know a lot of people that fuck with podcasts. We even listen to them shits. Yeah. But I listened to it heavy in the internet and all that shit. So we was like, fuck it. And like for you to like the support that you gave, God, that was a good motivation for us to keep going and shit. Before we even dropped the episode. Yeah, it was so I appreciate that shit from you.
No doubt, man. But that's the 360 lens. That's how you keep it going, man. That's what our community should be doing, man. Because again, I've been watching y'all since then, since before D passed away. Like I've been around y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I know D. Like I've been around D. I hung out, smoked, drink with him. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like I've seen y'all grow, develop, and evolve. And ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like watching people evolve, man. Especially come from my neighborhood. We don't get a chance to
come from nothing. Start from zero. Zero followers. Not start with 1 million followers because you a fucking rap star. Ha ha. Know what I mean? Now I'm coming. Now I'm shooting. Fuck that. Content. Fuck that. I'm shooting. You know what I mean? Because it's people like us that really do this shit, because we do it.
So we love it.
You know what I mean?
Everybody should take advantage of it. If you got a platform already, take advantage of that shit.
Man, fuck that, but make it interesting.
It's not taken away from you.
But okay, if you take advantage of it, don't take advantage of it for to get your money back up because you owe on this house note.
That's definitely why you should do it.
That's why you should do it though.
Because they saturating the shit, got the people that really love this shit, and people only gonna tune in because they got followers and fans. Like I don't like when somebody like. Okay, like Ben Simmons, like Ben Simmons, right?
Ben Simmons shouldn't have shit.
No, I mean, what the fuck are you playing basketball for?
Hell no, I just don't like what Ben Simmons did. He just on some nut shit.
What are you doing?
And he continually on nut shit. Ben Simmons
you
should
mean to tell me you gonna pay all that money and Carmelo and somebody like Carmelo on a fucking bitch?
It's about who's better.
But my Melo wasn't.
What?
That's what it's about.
He better?
Yeah, leave your shades on. That's
he better?
Ben Simmons, it's not that Ben Simmons. Look, it's not that Ben Simmons is better.
Put your glasses back.
But have you seen Carmelo's knees? Carmelo couldn't move like Ben Simmons.
What you mean? Ben Simmons can't even move.
Ben Simmons move, he just can't play basketball.
Nah, he never was nice.
It seemed like some mental.
He never. It was mental. Nah, he never. Well, give it the fuck up.
I'm gonna tell you why. If your heart not mad, I watched him at LSU in college, and I was like, yo, he really gonna be something. Yeah. Because he was shooting, he was doing all the things that you want for a basketball NBA player to come out and be something. But then you see him like he was nice in college. LSU was nice.
But if
so
your heart ain't in it.
Carmelo was nice in college.
Carmelo was a national champion.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Syracuse. Savage in college.
Yo, okay, when we talk, I got mad. I'm mad.
I got mad for Carmelo in college.
That was
fuck, I'm mad as hell. My
Syracuse,
phone.
Baby.
Every Carmelo thing, everybody that gave Carmelo his respect to say he was the motherfucking hardest defender to defend in the league. The purest shooter. Word is bond. I had mad videos of him hustling.
How hard he was to
defend.
I'll tell you why he was so hard to defend right now. I'll give him that.
Why he was a shooter?
He was so hard to defend. No, because he was a cherry picker. He'd be all the way down the other side. You don't want to run. How you gonna beat him down to the other side when you can't shoot and go defend somebody that's on the other side of the court? It's impossible. It can't happen, guys.
Melo would be out quick.
I'm first person. Yo.
But if you
get the rebound, you just toss that.
But
shit
if you there, you there.
Exactly.
You there.
That was his role. Like
that wasn't his. That's not what he's known for. That's not what Melo known for. Melo would put you in that post.
God, but what y'all later on in his career, would they make it seem like this? He ain't play defense. Who plays defense?
Everybody.
Give me 5 players that play defense.
Him and James Harden. Look, him and James Harden was like this, right?
Now look at James Harden.
I love James Harden.
Same thing.
Let me say, James Harden don't play no defense, right? But he looked like he giving the effort. It was times when Melo, he just too old, Nigga just shot.
No,
he don't even know if the shot gonna go in or not. The motherfucker's already headed back down.
It was time when I see Melo play defense, and that shit was just like Melo was just like, hey,
on the Knicks, right? On the Knicks, right?
No, as a Blazer.
No.
As a Blazer at the end.
He was on the Blazers
at the end.
Yeah, he was on the Blazers. Yeah.
Oh,
as the Knicks.
Where did he retire from?
That's before he went to OKC.
Oh my God. Boy,
he retired. He retired from the Lakers, right?
I think he retired from the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken.
He's a whore, guy. They call him whores. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo,
you keep bouncing around like that guy.
We talking about when he knew that it was no chance. Why the fuck did I sign this 5-year deal? I should have went to Miami
as a Knick.
You know what I mean? Yes. He was at the end of his career like, what the fuck? I'm not.
Hey,
you won't let me go.
But hear me.
Look, I'm the best shooter on the team.
Won't let you go. You're only on a contract. You don't want to go nowhere.
But you knew, but Melo knew at that time, New York, the Knicks at that time was a career killer. Everybody that came before him, your Latrells, your Stephon.
That's what you were saying.
That's what they ended
about the Knicks.
That's what they ended at.
So he didn't know that until he got there, or did he know it before?
He knew that before that. He knew that
he thought he could bring he wanted to be the man. He from here.
The same thing that Stephon did. The same thing that Latrell did. They all thought that. Penny thought the same thing.
Did they kill their own career, or did New York as a whole?
New York.
That owner. What the fuck?
The owner at the time, I forgot his name, but he was
he's still the owner.
Is he still the owner?
No, he owned Comcast. What the fuck is it?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Man, I can't think of his name.
He like the Chicago Bulls owner.
Donnie.
Something guy. It's not Donnie. You talking about
Walsh? Not.
But
anyway.
Yeah, what is Bob? But
I know what you're talking about.
They fuck up careers like the motherfucker for the Raiders. Like it's certain teams. He thought that he could rebuild it, and he's like, "Yo, if anything, I tried." And that's what, in his mind, he tried.
But those markets are New York is a stingy market. You know what I'm saying? New York is a brutal market. Yeah, especially you come in there, it's high power. That's what they expected. They expecting that right away. And when you not doing what you're supposed to do, and you keep coming up short, New York gonna make you feel it. And I think his name not Ursay.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Is it Ursay? Is it Jim Ursay?
Nah,
Jim Ursay, the coach.
I know once I hear it.
It's in my mouth.
It's like a Steinbrenner.
It's right there. It's right
now,
there.
We could Google it, but we like to try to use our brain exercise.
Yeah, brain exercise and see what's going on. But anyway, we keep it natural.
You know what I mean?
We keep it natural.
Everything is on Google. This is the Google, bitch.
Well, whoever it was,
the original
Google. They knew what they was doing, man. But happy retirement to Melo, man.
But it was at the end of his career when y'all talk about cherry picking and shit, man.
That's a fact.
It was at the end of his career, guy. Like when New York was no it was over.
I don't think he cherry picked New York, but in Portland.
And back to the New York thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing about it was him trying to resist the whole super team shit. Like,
yes.
I'm trying to say you should have been a would.
Okay.
Okay, so, and then you
he
end
really
up
had a
getting
chance, though. He could
end up playing with LeBron.
And y'all,
but then that would have took away from his point.
It
would have took away from his playing.
Did they win when he was there?
Who?
They didn't win, right?
No, LeBron.
When Melo came.
To
the
Lakers?
Yeah, to the Lakers.
No, they didn't win.
How many years ago was that?
That was last year. Last year. Not this year, but last year.
He had a 1 year contract?
Yeah, 1 year.
Essentially, he retired from the Lakers right now?
Yeah, basically.
Ugh, that's a nasty
But
shit.
he was the best. But he did 7 years on Denver, which I think that, and it's so fucked up that Jokic, the Joker got his fucking number.
How you retire the same year that the fucking team that you played for when you came
finally
in about to win?
Finally make it?
No, they didn't finally make it. Them motherfuckers about to win that shit.
Yeah.
But because listen, Jamal Murray is a product of that trade. Jamal Murray came from that trade from him going to the Knicks.
From back in the day?
From Melo Bond. He
was a pick. Jamal Murray
was that pick. He was that pick.
10 years ago? Oh, yeah. Oh, you said the pick.
He was that pick.
Oh, yeah.
Jamal Murray was that pick. The pick that the Knicks, that the Nuggets got from that trade with Melo.
What?
Jamal Murray is that pick.
10 years ago?
In the same year that he retiring, though?
Where's Bond? That pick.
That's big.
That's it. Yes.
Listen. And also, like, we also got to be clear about this. Yeah. Even though, like, a lot of people, not a lot of people, the best of the best of the best only make it to that level, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But even at that level,
it's not easy.
It's not like other people are still way better than you.
Yeah.
So like some people be at the bottom of the best, and that was like Melo was like one of the people that was at the bottom of the best. It's not a big deal. You're still the best of the best, but you can't be looked at as if you're like LeBron. You're not like a LeBron.
Not like a
so
LeBron.
Like let's stop.
LeBron ain't like a Jordan. LeBron ain't like a Kobe. Who is like a LeBron?
That's not what Pippen said.
That's not what
Pippen on crack. He a hater.
Pippen ex-wife was getting smacked
by
Jordan's son.
Wait a minute. Don't be bringing up people.
You wait till now to talk this shit.
This is the first time anybody ever asked him about it.
Yo, they always
did interview.
Scottie Pippen since the last dance. Scottie Pippen
was like, well, since you're asking.
Ever since the last dance, Scottie Pippen been a hater.
But this the hater that wasn't Bond. Motherfucking he didn't play because he had a migraine or something.
You ever had a migraine, motherfucker?
You see
the same man that
don't say nothing about no fake flu.
What you mean about the fake flu?
That took that
with Jordan
contract too. That flu. Come on.
It wasn't a flu.
No, last dance. It wasn't a flu. Come on.
So what was it?
It was hungover.
He had a hangover.
Yeah, a hangover. But so what? He was fucked up.
That's even better.
So what? Yeah, the game over.
Even better.
He was gambling on a golf course the whole.
But that's why that's a rumor though that real quick why he retired on the low because they forced him to retire because he did some gambling shit, illegal gambling. So in order for the NBA not to come out with that shit, he had to retire.
Well, the first time or the second?
The first one. The first one.
I heard that.
But that was around the time with his father and all that. But he still.
God rest his soul.
And they kind of said that.
All that was crazy.
All that was crazy.
All that tie into each other. They say. Allegedly.
I feel like LeBron should pull the same shit. Like retire next year.
It'll never happen.
Right?
It'll never happen.
And then wait like 2 years
to
play
with
your son.
I think that's what he's gonna do.
At least one season.
This is why.
Is his son good enough?
But no, absolutely not.
His son can get way to the NBA.
He's gonna make it to the NBA.
Not Bronny.
All his sons gonna make the NBA.
Not to be a star.
Off the name.
He don't gotta be a star.
He gonna make it a little bit further than what Jordan's sons did.
He'd be like
college,
like the bottom of the best of the best.
No, not even the bottom of the best of the best.
Now, Bronny, you don't think Bronny gonna be nice? He gonna be nice.
No, who nice?
Bryce gonna be better.
Bryce is gonna be nice. You know who's gonna be nice? Shout out to Cayenne. You know what I mean? Anthony. Nice.
He gonna be the best one out of all of them.
He better than all of them.
But but hold on. Let's not sleep though.
He can make up for the shit.
Hold up. What y'all don't know though is that Dwayne Wade's other son is nice too, and he out playing across. He's playing in. I think he playing in China.
He older or younger?
He older than all of them.
He older than all of them. He playing in China or something. I think he's playing in China, Taiwan. But he's shitting out there. He's shitting out there.
I think he did something where he instead of going to the NBA, instead of going to college,
shit, he took that route.
Professional,
and then he wanted to do the professional. He went the LaMelo Ball way, which works out. Which works out. Really works out because the money out there better.
He got the money. He got the money. Especially when his father going 50-50 with.
Wait a minute, LaMelo Ball is out there?
No, LaMelo Ball came from out there. LaMelo Ball didn't go to school. He went to play ball.
Oh yeah,
he went to play
other
brothers.
That's when he had something. He was still in.
He was still out there.
That's the Angelo. That's the Angelo Ball.
That's a different one.
That's another one. That's the other one. That's the oldest one. LaMelo the baby.
Oh yeah, the baby. Oh yeah, to go to before he went to the NBA. Yeah,
LaMelo the baby. LaMelo.
But right now they all in the NBA.
No.
Right. Yeah,
LaAngelo made it back.
He came back, lost weight, and is nice. He's nice now. He got a baby by Nicki Baby.
Oh yeah, what his mom?
What his mom? By Nicki Baby. But what is mom?
From Love and
the fact that you know that's crazy, B.
Yeah,
that shit.
Yeah, what is mom?
That's true.
I seen that shit. I said, oh shit.
I boy been in the house for 6 weeks. You know everything.
Wow, 6 weeks. Shit I didn't know before. I know now.
You watching movies?
Man, unnecessary information.
What is mom? What else you want to know? What else you want to know? Look me in my eyes. What else you want to know? I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, a lot of
unuseful
accent.
You learn the whole language instead. Baby.
But I was about to plug baby. Yo, the news like I said, with Gabrielle.
I thought you about to say.
I was gonna plug it in when we start laughing. I said he should have money because his father gonna have 50-50 with Gabrielle.
Saving enough money.
Saving money.
Go 50-50.
Hey.
What is this thing about?
If she say it's cool, what the fuck?
But what is this?
Exactly.
What is this?
I'm saving 50.
Listen, I'm never stopping.
I'm not stopping.
How much?
I'm what? Alright, that's fine with me.
No big deal.
What is why? Like it's plenty times like I ain't hit the lottery, but it's plenty times where it was a lottery. I hit the lottery. My wife is still gonna work.
Yeah.
She's still gonna work. Like, you know what I mean? I don't get it why people like with this 50-50 thing and these female like. Oh, the man supposed to, like, yo, and then, like, what if he doesn't, like, what if he needs that 50-50 right now to be,
or more.
What if
he only can contribute 10?
Like, do what he got to do for other shit. Because
sad.
If you watch Dwayne Wade, now he got his own TV show now and shit like that. Like, he's able to invest that money into other shit to make more shit happen.
Like,
it's only like that. Like,
she's not a bum. She only securing if this thing don't work.
Where's mom? You gotta secure.
She gotta have her own money though.
You gotta secure that bag.
Like you feel what I'm saying? Like what she's saying is that she feels like she gotta keep working because she want to put that bag up to the side.
But this is what everybody forgetting too.
Yeah.
Way more things go on than just bills. Like we can split the bills 50-50 and then I still pay for everything else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like so if you feel better and more secure because you pay 50-50, you feel like you know what I mean? You contribute to this relationship. Go ahead, do it.
But we go out. I pay for that. We pay for. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay for that.
As a regular, I ain't no shit, Mike. As a regular man, motherfucker, I feel like a straight bum if I can't do 50-50. Like it's either 50-50 or better. Yeah. Like you know what I mean? Like, but if I need that to take care of me too, you know what I mean? Take care of us financially and be stable.
It should always be bad. I mean, not for private, not for everybody and shit.
Yeah, but
you got some pride in that shit.
It's embarrassing.
But every relationship should be compromised. The word compromise should always be something that's in a relationship. You should always be able to compromise and figure it out, no matter what it's, no matter both sides. Like if I gotta carry the weight, then that's cool. And if you gotta carry it right now for X, Y, and Z, whatever the place may be, money should never be the end all be all in any relationship.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest. When it was 50-50,
that's the main issue.
It's the main issue.
Always the main issue.
When I was 150-50, I was always arguing. Always arguing. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying I'm not going 50, like, it's a difference now. Like, I'm talking about joint accounts and shit like that. It's a totally different thing. Like, you know what I mean? But when I was, like, you know what I mean? Like, 50-50, like, oh, I paid this, you know what I mean? Oh, I can go, like, you know what I mean? Now I feel like I could go out and spend this money because, like, you know, no. Like, you know what I mean? It's a stability, guy, like, for real.
When I first started fucking with my wife and I was making the transition and shit out of the streets and I ain't had no job, no nothing. Like, zero money. Like, it's not about, like, what, like, she'll be fine with it, but it's about, like, how I feel about that shit. Like, shit crushed me. You know what I'm saying? She had me, like, crushed the shit on first couple, like, you know what I mean? Year and a half, whatever the amount of time was. But just because it's a mean transition in that for me, or for anybody that was like that. Like I wasn't a good ass hustler to where I had so many stash, and I was able to support myself while I was transitioning out. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like that for anybody. Like even for myself. Like, listen, I've dated girls and been with girls that made way more than me. You know what I'm saying? Like way more, and I'm just like, bro. I honestly, like, I like you and all, but like, it ain't gonna work right now because I can't bring what I want to bring to the table. It's not about if you accept it or not. It wasn't about if she accepted it or like it's cool if you don't. Nah, it was more so me. I'm like, yo, if I can't match or be in a position where this table is balanced, me personally as a man, I gotta move to the side until I feel like whatever the security is for me, and it don't gotta even be 50-50, but I just want to make sure that wherever I'm at, I can at least afford X, Y, and Z to a point for myself, whatever my principle is.
If you don't be honest with that, the relationship not gonna work. But I have to be honest with that shit. Like, that's the way that you feel. That's the way that you feel.
If you start off 50-50, like a 50-50 thing isn't that person's gonna ride with you. Yeah. It's gonna rock with you. Like if you taking care of all these bills and you holding down everything, you buying these bags, you buying these coats and these cars and shit. The first sign of struggle or hazard. That male or female is gonna bounce, huh? Like you don't know struggle. Maybe,
but that's the sign of somebody that ain't gonna.
Come on, like it's a maybe, but I don't know no stats or nothing like that. But I'm pretty sure that that's what happens with divorces and shit like that. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like when that person ain't doing something, I'm gonna struggle. Like we struggle, we can get through this. I'm gonna hold this down.
Divorces happen because niggas be hoes. Most of the time.
But speaking to the shit that you was speaking to, you know what I'm saying? It's more like how the fuck you put that shit? Like I don't know.
Position of power, like.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, like position who got the power. Like sometimes it's the power struggle. The power struggle is a lot. I think, and just to speak on that, like I believe that the power struggle inside of a household does contribute to a lot of divorces. You know what I'm saying? And what they say, whoever has the goal makes the rules. Yeah. And sometimes the person that got the goal that's trying to make the rules, the other person like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, well, you ain't putting this on this, and you ain't da. But a lot safe for women. A lot safe for women. You ain't like a lot safe for women.
You out here and you ain't taking care of no bills.
Yeah.
You out here.
You wild, but you can't afford to take care of no bills. You wild. You wild, but you want to be the king of the man.
Look.
Here you is watching Netflix or all the shows update on everybody.
But guess what I was doing though? She said, yo, then you could be a stay-at-home dad all you want to. I was out here cleaning. I would hold that shit down. Yo, she ain't arguing with me. I ain't arguing nothing.
House clean, food cooked, housewives and ass man fuck. County, baby.
What is my time, man? Listen. Boy, she just told me, boy, the first time you showed me that you changing, you out of here when you go back to work, motherfucker. You showed me a whole nother.
I come home with that garbage I taking out, you gotta go.
I still have kids for that.
Back to work,
I still have kids for that one.
You got workers.
I got little busy bees in this
motherfucker. Them lazy motherfuckers want to play games all day and shit. I want them taking out the trash and shit. But like,
it be like
I understood though, like that shit's like, all right, but we built something, man, and like that 50-50 mentality ain't there no more.
Nah, it's not even a concept of thought. I don't even think that should be a concept of thought when you're involved in somebody that's a team. We're a team. Yeah. We together, married. It's always that. If you don't got it, I got it.
Because it has to get. It's not even something that got to be said.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't even know why.
That has to be.
But when you do it. It's to prove a point, like you know what I'm saying. So when she was saying that, she would just want to make it seem like wanted to tell everybody how she was contributing to the relationship. Yeah. Don't think that I'm sitting around here getting taken care of by man, because that's that independent shit that black people, black women have built up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That whole independent side. I don't need a nigga. Yeah. I don't need a man. I want to see that shit. Yeah. But it's better. It's always better together.
With two.
What is bomb?
Yeah, together.
And that's crazy. That was what my last episode of my show was about. Yeah. When you go into it, it says better together. We are better together, man. And that's a fact. No matter how it go, every relation, the whole concept of life is to be better together. You have kids so you can teach your kids how to be better. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of reproduction of having that.
Good to be
the gods. That's something the gods taught me before. They started getting
was in one of 40s.
That was the size of that day. You heard him say before they started gangbanging and shit. I don't know. But now,
like, wisdom all born understand. You gotta understand everything.
But the whole concept
of that shit in your heart.
But what is bomb? But that was some real shit.
But better together because we are better together when we are building. When you are building, you gotta work with somebody to be able to build. So we have to be able to build, and that should go without saying. Just like you said, that should go without saying. We together, we made that commitment to be together. That goes without saying that we always building. If you ain't got the left, I got the right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got my front, I got the back.
And tap into your shit. And don't try to hold somebody else back. Like if they better than you in some shit. Like, look, I'm dirty. I can't clean.
Yeah.
I can't clean at all. I can try it. I'll give you a good try. And I could do mad shit. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen.
I can't clean.
No.
I can blow my mind.
I can do everything in the house.
I can tell you my two things: the living room and the kitchen. My wife said, "Oh, you love cleaning that shit." That's my two favorite. Like that shit. No, it's the easiest.
That's the easiest shit. I'm the man in the. I'm in the kitchen with no problem.
Fuck my living room. Fuck my living room up if you want to.
Yo,
that living room done in 2 minutes.
I just pulled up on Real one day.
Real.
So he cleaning this shit. So he talking to me and shit. We chilling, we smoking, drinking and shit. Meanwhile, this motherfucker busting the kitchen down. He's busting it down.
At the same time.
Motherfucker open up some shit I never even thought in my life about cleaning. Like I never thought about I'm about to say something that's ridiculous, obviously, because it's clear as that. He like opened up like the drawer and shit, like where the forks and shit be at, and like took the thing out and like cleaned it. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like,
people don't clean that shit though. People don't clean that shit. Yo, you gotta catch the mildew.
The whole shit.
Yeah, I ain't like that. Listen, don't get me fucked up. I ain't like that. I'm talking about stovetop, dishes. Make sure. Make sure.
Good then. You might gotta go behind you and do more.
Listen. You give me.
Nah. I mean, my wife on a strong clean up weekend. Like you know what I mean.
Give me in the groove, cuz. Give me that broom. Catch me in the groove. I'm sweeping the whole. Wash this out. Boom, boom, back.
But ain't nothing cleaner than when a female clean though.
Ain't nothing because they care. Yeah, we do it. We don't do it because we do it because somebody talking shit behind our back. We're not doing it because we care. We're doing it because somebody's saying something to us that we don't like.
We had a dirty house and we don't want to see it like that. No, I mean, that's what we got taught from our mom.
I just can't see dirt. I can't see it. I don't know how. I mean, literally.
What's that on the wall?
Dirty as hell, and I can't see the dirt. You know what I'm saying?
What's that on the wall? What you mean? Y'all just throwing the trash in the garbage. Y'all not placing it. Look at all the splashes. Really? Oh shit!
All on the side of the
Pay attention to every little thing, though, guy. But where does bar?
Like you said, it's other things you can contribute to the house. You know what I'm saying?
So if
I can fix all this shit.
Anybody need something picked up? I'll pick that shit.
I'll fix this whole. I can't clean this shit, but I'll build this whole house around this dirty motherfucking kitchen.
You need the dishes. You need something added on. What you need? I build that shit.
Yeah, you need steps to the kitchen. I'll build that motherfucker.
I need these floors done. Oh, how much do it cost? Oh. Pull these carpets up.
I'll do this whole floor.
The whole shit, guy.
You can wash dish linoleum.
I just say,
you ain't never had to say linoleum.
$1,000.
You ain't never had to say linoleum on the floor. What you talking about?
YouTube has been my best friend.
That's one thing I ain't really like. I'm
putting pavers down.
I work. I got no problem. I'm working. But
the
handyman shit. My wife said, she killed me. I was fucking around with
Bill Cosby.
I know Real and Salsa helped me. She said, what you want, help him watch? You don't watch and help?
That's them, bro.
I swear to God. She said, boy, you in the gym. Don't that's how you do that.
What is mine? He rich too. He makes somebody do it.
What is mine? Look, motherfucker, your soft ass hands. What is mine? You only got calluses because you lift shit. You ain't no hard work, motherfucker.
He never had a callus in his
What is mine? You ain't hammering your hand. My mistake was.
Yeah, I'm not. I would say I am handy. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm medium though. Like I ain't. You know what I'm saying? But I can do anything around the house. I know a lot of shit. I know a lot of information. about a little different, like about a bunch of different shit. you know what I'm saying? Like, just being around the house, knowing how to do the plunging and shit like that, you know, fix the bottom of the drain, you know what I'm saying? I know how to, you know, fix the locks in the house, do the windows, some shit, like little shit. I know how to do little shit, you know what I'm saying? Some shit, I'm like, hey, I mean, you gotta, shit.
I mean, like, yeah, like, I think the shit.
You better call somebody, you better call Tyrone.
Shit, you got a bug centipede in the house? Call on JB. I kill that motherfucker. Leave me alone with that.
Some shit you gotta call Tyrone for. Other than that, I am handy to do certain shit. I know the concept about certain shit. Look, they gonna blow up in this motherfucker.
But long story short, man, like y'all ladies, man, y'all got it fucked up.
I ain't an idiot.
Y'all got it fucked up with that 50-50.
But sometimes I be surprised with myself with certain shit.
It's whatever. Let's stop
whatever
doing
makes you
numbers
happy.
in the 100. Whatever make the real shit flow. Like, give and take.
Cause the same ones that be like, I can't but have a bum nigga that don't pay nothing laid up with your car while you at work making $100,000 a year.
Laid up. Slinging nothing but dick.
What is bond?
Ran all that gas out.
What is bond?
Look like, baby, where's car that?
I don't know no Felicia.
Forgot to pick your kid up from school and everything.
He said, what is bond?
Fell asleep. Tired. I was smoking all day.
You had your baby mom in her car, Jody?
I don't know no fucking Felicia.
Come on, Jody's.
Come on, Jody done put some rims on your Altima, guys.
Take this shit out. Jody done took this shit out.
Until you had Snoop ride past. That shit.
Snoop pulled up in the old school.
But yo,
but that's real though. We like to go back to the key point is that we better together, man.
Yeah,
so whatever your together is, if that person
it has to be a king and a queen, guy.
It.
Like a king and a queen, and the king don't always have to be bossy and be the, you know what I mean. Sometimes you have to be vulnerable sometimes and submissive. You know what I mean? At some points, you know what I mean. Like it's certain things that people can't love.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Fellas. Ain't nothing wrong with being vulnerable. Ain't nothing wrong with being vulnerable and submissive. But gotta be that.
But just know, like, when there's no balance there, like that shit gotta go somewhere. Like, the mother never take, or the single father or the single mother never take 100% of that bulk. That shit get passed on to the kids. Know what I mean? Aunts, uncles,
friends,
everybody. That energy has to get spread out through somewhere. Yeah. So if a bulk of it could be taken out right then and there with two people, you know what I mean? Whatever the percentage each is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, at least that energy and shit stay right there.
And,
you know what I mean?
To me, real quick, when if a female or male feel like, oh, they not paying 50-50 or whatever, or it's under or whatever, like, the absence is there of the communication. Like, if that man is paying for everything, 9 times out of 10, there's no communication, absence, no love in here. So it just
I like when you say shit like that, man. I don't understand. It's too specific. To say, like, just because somebody's paying for everything, that something else is missing. What?
Because, like, I feel like, because one person is doing everything, and just like that person that's doing everything, it subtracts the attention.
I see. I see what you're saying, because some people there's some men out there in the world that's just used to doing it. Yeah. They don't. That's the way they love. That's the way they. People, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's their love language.
That's their love language. So they say that I'm gonna just keep paying and keep paying and keep paying. And that female probably wanted to pay. She might wanted to pay. You know what I'm saying? This time she might wanted to do something and, you know, show that man that love. But that man just so used to coming out of pocket. Yeah. That's what's going on, and she probably want to. But not saying that. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. That's what you're saying.
You're saying, like, they feel like that's all they have to contribute. They don't have to do anything else in the relationship.
Yeah, like I'm running the show.
I pay for everything.
Yeah, don't talk to me about shit. And I feel like those are too busy for your kids. Too busy for to take your wife on a date. Cause you know what I mean?
Too busy making the money to be able to
but money is great.
Yeah.
We all need money.
But too busy.
But it's a balance. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but people, if you want to do that, have that in your mind, like, that ain't everything.
True.
Like, that's how I just feel about it. So
you gotta like just to go back to what you said, balance. You gotta make time to be able to. You gotta put time in at some point in time. There's gonna be a time where the grind is gonna be more important than the family time it happens, because you're trying to build something later on in life. There's sometimes where, like, just even like at any point in time, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, Daddy, you always working. Well, I gotta work right now to be able to put X, Y, and Z out there out there for you for the future. You know, the bill.
Yeah,
at one point, you know, you
exactly.
gotta create that.
You end up getting locked into that shit that's really not true. Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like it's just part of my process. Like I'm here right now. You know what I'm saying? All I could do is give time. I can't give money.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, listen, motherfucker, bills gotta get paid. This and that.
Yeah.
And then I get on my grind, and then I can't give as much time. And it's like, listen. Time is more important than money. You know what I'm saying? Like what the
that shit's crazy because with me, with my situation, my wife, you there. If you're there, you're home, but you're not.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood that until like recently.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what I mean, I work 2 jobs, blah blah blah. I barely get my
you're
peace.
not gone. You live here.
Yeah.
But you're working 2
but,
jobs.
But okay, you're home, but you're outside.
Outside, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the fuck you mean? But you know what I mean? And I go back to communication. Oh, I bust my ass. I'm already I bust my ass. Can I get my moment of peace?
Yeah.
Yeah, but your moment of peace is too long in that short window. So you said you busy, but you know what I mean?
You also gotta watch that too, because who could tell you how long your moment of peace is? You want me. How you want me?
Look,
you know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm only saying this because I take my own time for myself too. I work
what is a man's time?
And I take my own time, and there's no limit on it or what I need as long as I'm good. Okay, boom, I have my time, and then I can get to the shit. Because if you rush me out of my time, you probably not gonna like that person that you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna stop you from getting your time. Get your time.
But that's the thing. Going back to communication, women, y'all have to also express that. You have to let men know too, because sometimes women be like, well, I do this and I do that. Well, tell me. If you want to make that time to go out for yourself, let me know so we can figure it out. I don't want you to have to be hindered. You don't have to be hindered up into something at all. You don't have to be hindered or tied into anything. If you want to go take the kids out for this day, you want to take the time for yourself, then you tell me what day you want to take for yourself. I'll take the kids, go do what you got to do, and then we'll, you know what I'm saying? Figure it out. Speak, you gotta talk, man. You gotta talk. That's the only way things gonna get solved.
Look, either I'm outside or I'm in the bathroom and you both gonna complain. You gonna complain. God damn it, give me my peace.
No matter where I'm at,
God damn it. But then,
and the harder thing is to try to have a conversation throughout your motherfucking like when you're working out your emotions and shit.
Yeah.
That's the hardest time, really, guys. That's like when you get on your adult shit, grown shit, guys. You really gotta.
I love being an adult.
I love
adulting.
Right now, adulting.
We're adulting.
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds of my life. Shit look crazy right now for me, but I'm building something. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning and I'm going through, like you just said, a process, journey, and transition. I'm transitioning. You said something key earlier when you was talking, is that word of transition. I'm transitioning from a lot of my bad habits, a lot of my old ways and old cycles to, where I gotta be, where I need to be. Because them shits is not helping me, ain't gonna help me get to where I wanna be in the future. They ain't gonna help me, become the father and the man that I really wanna be, that I know that I am, because I'm doubling back on everything that I shouldn't be doing or sending my, I'm saying? Transitioning over. You gotta transition. Everybody gotta have a transition. In order for you to grow, there has to be transition.
And there's certain shit you got to be conscious of. You really got to be conscious of every move you make. It's so many shit that older people used to tell you back in the day. It was kind of cliche-ish, but I do want to get into the guy shit.
Mm-hmm.
But just regular cliche words. Listen, every decision that you make makes you the person that you are. And you're like, come on, man. Yeah. It's because every decision is so minute, you don't think it make a difference in your life.
Yeah.
But every single decision, us deciding to do this pod today is changing a trajectory in our life. Because we don't know what's gonna come for this.
Absolutely.
So if we didn't do it, we do know what's gonna come from it. Nothing.
You already know that. Kanye West made a song that went, everything I'm not, make me everything I am.
And then it's just saying, I am who I am. You know what I mean?
Everything I'm not, everything I am.
Well, this is blunt. I like saying that too. I am who I am. What I mean by that is that I just can't change me. I could change me in the future, but I couldn't change what happened in the past, so I gotta just stay focused.
Don't agree with me, no.
No, man.
I am, man. That's almost you'll never change. But it's also...
I hate that. What I hate...
If you do change, it's like, oh well, whatever.
I hate... The saying
I change for the better.
That's true.
I hate the saying that I really hate from the old school shit is that stuck in your ways shit. I hate that shit.
Stuck in your ways.
He's stuck in his ways. You don't gotta be stuck in your ways. You should always be looking to evolve and change. You ain't perfect. If you stuck in your ways, then you claiming that you perfect. That's how I seen that. Yeah. Ain't nobody perfect. You can't stop trying to stop being stuck.
Or giving up.
Or giving up.
Let's go.
What you tired?
Or giving up.
Tired,
motherfucker. Like you just gonna stay stuck in your ways. You recognize it. You know what's fucking you up.
That's crazy. I've never seen it from that door.
Well, that's what you just said.
Somebody
right?
saying giving up.
Well, you never seen
because usually. When I heard stuck in your ways, up until this point, when I somebody say stuck in your ways, I'll just be like stuck in doing the same shit, like complacent. Yeah. They complacent, being not that they gave up, they just complacent. I've never seen it as giving up. I seen it as them being complacent and doing the shit that they doing it. Yeah. I never seen it as them giving up.
What is bomb? Like I hate pessimistic. I hate pessimistic people.
Listen, everybody know I'm a bum. Don't come to me for nothing. I'm back and forth. Jail, running from my responsibilities. Nobody can depend on me.
Failure comes from trying.
So am I saying I was giving them the benefit of a doubt then? Because like, I was getting.
They're killing them, right?
Crushing me. You dirty motherfuckers.
Yo, you said the benefit of the doubt.
I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. This is who I am. Man, he was gonna be complacent. Not saying giving up. I'm just gonna say, you just happy being a bum.
Brothers, you just happy to fuck. Brothers, you good on that brand fun.
You get up whenever you feel like getting up.
You just fucking steal my clothes if you want to.
I don't like that shit.
There's no pressure on you. If somebody needs something, they're not going to call your ass.
Coming to you.
I hate not having nothing to do, guys.
Hey, man, this is a great opening to a podcast, man. Listen, man, the worst thing we can shout to Regular Azz Podcast. What I just realized, too, on my way coming here, and it's been bugging me for a minute, and I never said that to y'all. I'm like, why they keep saying the trap? Why the fuck they keep saying this? Why they call it the trap now? Why they keep saying the trap? And now I'm driving here, and I'm like, a Regular Azz Podcast, and it hit me like, oh, shit.
The guy should have word out. You know what I mean? About like how somebody say some shit to you, it just affect you forever. Like we grew up, I mean, Asbury, Neptune, Long Branch, whatever. Know what I mean? Everybody, Lakewood, obviously. You know what I'm saying? All the way down your way. Like the Guys on Earth influenced us heavy back in the day.
Heavy.
And then it's just hard to say because it's more like the teaching and shit is official. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything, the mathematics, everything
add up.
Flawless.
That's flawless. All that shit add up.
But then the human being side. Like you can't be like if you just think about the simple fact of even like preaching that shit in one hand, beating motherfuckers down with it, and then selling crack on the other.
Yeah,
you can't like.
How you teach build and destroy? And you doing it? How you teach build and destroy and then do the same shit? How you teach build like you teach him?
And then they break that down to you. Yeah. Let me tell you, y'all.
Let me tell you, y'all.
I'm building with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm destroying with them.
Destroying with them.
I'm using bricks over here, but I'm making this with Legos, so it's easy to come apart to put back together. When I'm building his foundation over here, I'm using tile.
But I think that's why a lot of people transition from guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The guys in Earth and shit, because the lights wasn't right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they still got the things up in Harlem every last Sunday of the month. If y'all know about those shit,
I thought it was once a year. I don't know.
It was once a year, or maybe I'm
when everybody used to go to the what you call it?
The guard from Wu Tang was up there. Like y'all just going to see them. Y'all just going to see the guards.
Yeah. Not the Parliament. Is the
Parliament? It was the Parliament. Yeah, the Parliament, right? Yeah.
It was called something else.
It was called something else. But everybody.
I know you used to have rallies. I used to have the rallies, but they used to be like
but it used to be all take the bus up there shit.
Now that's dope.
That's fine.
But that's when they really get into the
shit. That's what
what happened.
But that's the kids. That's the foundation. But what happened is, when you stop eating the food that's been given to you, then that's when you start allowing anything to get on your plate. You stop teaching the lessons and stop living by the lessons you are taught. You start giving into the world. And that's in any religion. The moment anything that you do, once you start giving into the world and what the world is doing, you are taking away from what you already sacrificed. When you join religions and you join certain shit, you're sacrificing being a part of the world. I'm in a fraternity. I sacrificed my time of being in the world at one point to become part of my fraternity.
What fraternity?
Omega Psi Phi.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me tell you something about Omega Psi Phi, my
big
boy.
dogging.
Yeah.
Look, I don't even know. Look.
Second, I got a story about my mom. Okay, boom. Okay, second grade. I'm in Bradley. Right, smart as hell. Like elementary school was nothing for me. It was a breeze. All that shit was so easy for me. Damn. Right, so I was smart as shit, and I barely came to school, but I still had straight A's and shit the whole time. So I won the award and shit, and my mom used to drink and shit. You know what I mean? So the award probably was like, what time could it have been? 4 or 5. You know what I mean? And not too late or whatever. She off the deuces, off the probably St. Ives or something. You know what I mean? My mother crazy as hell. You know what I mean? So we go to the awards and shit. So the award I was getting was a Omega Psi Phi Academic Achievement Award.
That's for Achievement Week.
But they do a lot of so much stuff.
Omega Psi Phi, and I'm telling you, I don't even know that at this time that Omega Psi Phi is a fraternity. Like I have no idea what it is. You know, I just know that I won this award and shit because now I mean my grades and shit was good. So we go. So now I mean it was the second grade. So they go through the grades. You know what I mean? Go through second grade. They don't call my name. Yeah. I know I'm on it. Now I'm like, all right, I'm about to say to my mom, like, let's just go home. Like, I mean, they didn't call my name, fuck it, whatever. She was like, you crazy as hell. Where's Bond? She grabbed me by my arm. She was pull that shit out of the socket. Where's Bond? She put me, come on, you crazy as hell. Where's Bond? She going down. They calling names for the next grade already. She like, excuse me, you forgot one. You forgot, yo.
I did that for you.
What? Boy, she dragging me like this. I'm kind of pulling back. Like, what the hell, man? She dragging me down the aisle, man. So my mom like, you forgot one. So she shut the whole shit down. They had to go through every single award for every grade. Now, mind you, we fucking kindergarten through 4th. Yeah. So she had to go. They had to go through another whole the 3rd and 4th grade. My shit was mixed in with the 4th grade. Where this bond, and they did my shit.
That's what's up. That's dope. Shout out to the bros.
Yeah, but she's still like
out there still doing that.
She carrying like her energy.
Shout out to your moms too. For just carrying and not letting that go. Because some parents did that.
Not to take away from your story, but that's crazy. Like for
don't try to take away from my story then.
They did the same thing for me.
I almost about to cry, motherfucker.
So great.
What?
Like wrote this bomb, but like listen,
they
graduate.
For what?
They call him
for senior year. My last name started with a B. They stick on that. Say, yo, what about me? Who that? My man.
The night school. I came from night school.
What, the learning center? Oh, you was crumbled down.
What was the shit over there? In the back, the little building in the back.
Culinary school.
Nigga, I thought this was a receipt.
Yeah, what that shit called?
It was a culinary school, but it's called something when you go back
like
in.
LEI, like the.
No, it's like the not colonial. It's towards the right.
Like the community. Like wait, hold on.
Now when people get to leave and go to the school, the culinary school, but that's
like
vocational.
Vocational. Where is Bob?
Yeah.
It was like you forgot the vocational school student.
But damn, but that's crazy. I ain't never heard you tell that story though.
Yeah. What is Bob? That's a classic story from my mother. It was classic. My mother, guys. She never played that shit. Never.
No. Boy, you don't need this hat.
Yo, she tossed his hat. That's what I'm saying. Get to my party. I'm talking about Bino fresh. It's an all white joint. We in there with the all white.
All white.
Bino and his wife pull up. My mom see him.
First. I think first. I didn't make my rounds yet. I'm already like, this is the first time I got a body. Like, literally, guy. Like, if not the second.
So you already is all like, I can't do that.
He's subconscious. Then the motherfucker about that shit.
Yo, bro.
She snatched that shit right out.
You gonna be bald today,
boy, I'm handsome. You don't need this. Took my shades off in my hat. Now I'm just bald, these little peanut head.
Roofed him, guys. The hat was brand new. He just bought it.
Yo, that shit was like $45 too. Never found it.
Yeah.
What is my
shit perfect like it supposed to be over the
no Bobby Smurder come back. I thought it was gonna come back. I really was looking for it.
Yeah.
And like that day, it told me, God, like that was like,
yeah, you
good.
You gonna walk to this bullshit
You
like
good.
this?
Well, it's mine, like for real.
Got there,
Well, I had the white on and everything. I thought, boy, word it, y'all.
Yeah, that's.
I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry.
He was
but
so embarrassed,
that's how his
because
mom
this
was.
shit,
Like,
he just cut that shit. Like, I barely seen him with a baldy yet.
Like,
that's hilarious.
But it was all out that night. It was all out.
It was all out. And ever since then, like, look, last night I had the baldy out. Like, you know, I like my hat stuff. Like, if I don't gotta wear a hat though, like, you know what I mean? As long as my shit bald, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm the same way.
But she really made me like, that's what.
I'm the same way. I'll do the baldy thing, but I've been doing the baldy.
Damn. You're used to it now.
I'm used to it. I did the baldy for the frat, like, again, for Omega Psi Phi, like.
But damn, I wish I could grow dreads.
2009, I had to cut my hair off for the pledge and all that shit.
What college you went to?
Like Stockton University. I graduated from Stockton.
Okay, I was
Shout
Stop you.
Shout out to everybody that's graduated.
Look, stop you.
Shout out to all the graduates.
Look, you watch college movies. Do I stop you? Like,
You said that?
Hell no.
You don't know
Stockton University. You don't say that, bull. It was Stockton University at the time.
I know
it was Stockton College.
It was
Stockton College at the time. It was just Stockton College.
Julio, Big Hoop, Stockton, April.
Julio from that too? Puerto Rican?
He
from Asbury.
From Asbury, I think.
McDonald's.
I think Julio franchise. Oh, Pedro. My dog Pedro is a QE from this area in Neptune. Julio, I think Julio is either Julio.
That's Morgan.
I know Julio.
Yeah,
I know Julio. Julio in the fraternity too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't know what
I think
it
he's
is.
blue and white. I think he like blue and white, or either segments from shit. I know his sister. His sister name is Julio, last name Martino or something like that.
Nah, his sister. I think his sister's name.
Martino Jeanette.
Jeanette.
I went to school with Jeanette. I went to school with Jeanette and Lily, and then we all went to Stockton.
She went to Jeanette.
That's
my class.
South Jersey, right?
Jeanette graduated
it's
by Atlantic City.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Jeanette, me and Jeanette went to EOF together. So shout out to EOF.
That's what they went all to the EOF too.
But
shit went in the summertime.
That's how I know Julio.
Nobody told me about it. I was so mad about it. I was so mad at everybody talking about EOF.
Julio did that shit.
Because you know our guidance counselors ain't shit.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know about it. Whereas we're going to go drop April off and shit, me and Khalid. And she tell me about it. It's the summertime.
EOF is equal opportunity fund. It's for kids. It's for low income students going to school and shit like that. So for all the kids that is applying for next year from our areas, Monmouth County, Ocean County, any of the counties that have low income neighborhoods,
even if your grades ain't too good and all that shit.
Even if your grades is great, you still apply. Always apply for EOF.
Both ways.
Always apply for EOF. That's how I got to college. That's how I met Julio, and that's how got to the fact
one day.
Got into radio. That's what got me into radio and all that shit.
Yeah, because they always got radio stations, right?
That's let me tell you. I went to school, so I went into school to I don't know what the fuck I was gonna go to school to be. Yeah. And at the time, it was just like I think I started off hospitality. She said hospitality. I said, "What's that? Being nice to people, or some shit." I bet.
Like Southern hospitality.
I can do that shit, no problem.
Like,
I could be a decent person. What the fuck?
No elbows on the table. I can do that.
I can do anything.
No elbows on the table. Ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
I was like, yo, that shit. I was like, I bet. Put me in that shit. So like they had me doing some shit like
this is your side
yeah. So like marketing and some shit. So I was like, I don't know what that is. So then boom, I switched out. So then I switched out. I was working at the hospital, and then I was gonna do nursing. So I was working at the hospital forever. But then I was like, I can't be a nurse. It takes a special person to be a nurse. I can't do all that extra shit. I get too involved with certain shit, so I couldn't be a nurse. One day I'm walking through campus as a freshman, and I see one of my homeboys. As crazy as his name was Neptune. So I'm like, that's his real name. His name was Neptune. Yeah. So me and Neptune was talking, and he like, I'm about to head to the radio station. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we got a radio station on campus. I said, what? I got a radio station on campus? I said, get the fuck out of here. I said, where's that at? I said, I'm going with you. And then he showed me where it's at. I was like, can I get a degree in this? He was like, yeah. I said, what's that shit called? He said, communication. I went down to my advisor the next day. I said, yo, I want to get my degree in communication to do radio or whatever. Like,
now at this point, before this, like, what kind of shit was you into? Like, as far as like what you did, like, have you ever like tried any kind of radio, anything, or was you just interested in it?
I DJ'd. You know what I'm saying? I was into music. I love music. Music was my thing. Like, I was up at night listening to Phone Flex, listening to Angie, putting the paper inside the cassette, doing all that shit. I was up listening to recording the sets and shit like that. I was always into. I knew how to DJ and I wanted to be a DJ, but I could never afford nothing as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to do that shit. I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
09, like,
I did.
How old are you?
I'm 37. So I DJ'd in middle school.
So now I fuck with
you. Yeah, you put
tissue on the tape.
I'll put tissue on the tape. I'm 37. So
but I thought once he said he was in school with Julio, guy, I knew you was in that 4-year class. Like, he was a senior, I was a freshman. He was in that class.
In that class. So in 2000, probably like 98, I was DJing. I DJed like a graduation party and shit. My cousin stepfather had DJ equipment. I DJed the middle school party. I told my homeboy that DJ now really how to DJ. And that was just off of speakers and volume, turning the volume down, fading songs out, knowing how to fade back into shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just knew how to do that shit. So I always
paid
knew.
For that joint?
Huh?
For the middle school?
Nah, I didn't. That was just something I was just talented at. Nobody never really teach me either. All this shit was just literally a lot of self-taught shit. Yeah. I just knew how to put it together. I knew music. Yeah. I just knew how to make shit. I studied and understood Funk Flex, Angie,
sound like me.
What you call it? Grandmaster Flash, like all them DJs and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's my man name? Fat Man Scoop. All them, like, I studied. I had to understand I'm like, yo, how do they make that work? Yeah. How do they make that work? And then I started understanding blends as a young kid, like music blend, all the shit. When you hear songs that go together, you knew what blends was. That's what made a DJ so good. He knew how to blend shit. He knew when to turn this song down and turn up another song. He knew how to They knew how to do that shit. So I learned that shit just from hearing off of just listening to the radio and shit. So I was like, well, bitch, like, we got to DJ this party and all we got is a computer and 2 speakers. Watch this shit.
We gonna make it work.
I'm fading the songs out, and the next thing you know, give me all the chicken heads and rather deep between. Oh my, shit! Man, that bitch like, I ain't scratching nothing. I just turned down Nas and turned up Biggie. Like,
you manually faded.
I manually faded out.
You don't want to hear the whole song. Like Busta Rhymes be doing.
You didn't never want to listen. You never the thing that made Funk Flex them back in that day. When we really understand it, you never heard the whole song.
And hate him at the same
you never knew the whole song.
Love-hate relationship.
He ain't never played the whole song to the end. Turn that shit down. Get to that part where the song, then turn it down. You already know what to play. The other song already playing. You just start turning that shit back up again. Yeah, that was my shit right there. Anytime I can turn to that, give me all the again. That's the part. Yo, what? Come on, bro. Like, come on. Sure. So then I got into that radio station shit, bro. And then it was just like, there's anything on the microphone or being having to do this shit. Like, that's what it's about. But like, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that shit, I'm quiet. But like, I love music, microphone, being able to.
So this is communications right here.
This communication.
And you're a people's person.
Yeah, but communication broadcasting. Yeah. This is this shit right here. I was learning mass communications and all that. I didn't know you had to do all this shit to graduate out of college to work a microphone.
So you can run boards and anything.
Yeah, boards and everything. I learned how to run boards from up the street, up the hill, at the radio station up the hill. Right up the hill at the radio station, I learned how to run the boards. That radio station that's on the hill.
Right there, yeah, by the nursing home.
Yeah, by the nursing home. That's Communications. Nah, that's B98.5, Phone 107.1. That was Thunder 106. I used to do the radio station there. Yeah. So while I was teaching out here, that's what got me into teaching all that shit. So that's what made teaching and doing radio so dope at the time. Cause I was working at the school. In Howell, and a lot of the kids that I was teaching or working with at the time was from Asbury. So then when I used to tell them, like, I'm from your neighborhood, like I know people from your neighborhood, and I work up at the hill at that radio station. They was like, "What? Like because they all knew that shit. They never knew what was inside of there. So for me to be able to tell them what was inside of there, tell them I've been there, and then they like, yo, like that's crazy. I always want to know what that time it was. I had this right there, like and
it's the what's the name that I knew that it was a radio station. It's the same one as the Rat.
That same football, like next to the football field.
Yeah,
like I'm telling you, like that same football field y'all play on, like as kids, like I work in that station right there. That a lot of black people don't come out. And at the time, I was the only black person working in that station. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Jermaine left. Shout out to Jermaine left, and then I was the only black person working in that station inside that building. You know what I'm saying? So like it was a real deal to have those two things correlate with each other: education and schooling, and being in the music and radio and shit like that. Yeah. That's what our kids love.
What is mine?
Our kids are smart. Our kids don't. It's not that they hate school. They love school. But if you can make it fun and make it relatable to them, and just make them want to be there.
And I was able to put your math in the music.
I was able to do that. I was blessed to be able to do those two things. I was blessed to be able to tell them like certain shit and be like, well, I work right in your neighborhood. I don't think I'm not in your neighborhood. I come down that hill. Like I come up there. What you know about the hill? Down the hill. That's all they thought. They didn't think nobody knew nothing about Asbury. I'm like, but we've been around since before. Like I know y'all wild, but we was doing that before. You know what I'm saying? Before all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew about the Boston way before y'all. Oh, it ain't even Boston way no more. You feel me?
Y'all wild, but we was wild.
Yeah, like, y'all got condos over the Boston way. At one point, you ain't going to the Boston way. There's no need for you. At one point, there was no need for a nigga to be... If you are in the Boston way, you're looking for something that you don't want. Or you look for exactly what you need. Only time
I want you to be way is if I went over there with somebody that lived in the B-way.
That lived in the B-way. That was really how it was. Like, you only went there if you knew somebody that be in that B-way. Other than that, you in there for trouble. That's a fact. If you ain't lived there, you in the B-way for trouble. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out, and I'm from I'm from Lakewood. But I'm in the fights for the Boston way versus Lincoln Village versus I'm fighting with my cousins and them. I'm like, bro, I have nothing to do with shit.
What's this shit up in Lakewood? What about you used to go there like, nah,
you either go to the Congress or you go to MLK,
Martin King, the Jungle. Was at the Jungle.
The Jungle, same shit. Same shit.
Where you going? The Jungle?
The Jungle.
The Jungle is like.
Well, you don't live there. Nobody there. You ain't got no need for. You ain't got no reason to be in the jungle. But it was like that. But I was able to do that. I was able to take my knowledge and education and being a teacher and what I learned and put music and doing the radio shit and reach kids. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, after I was able to do those two things I ain't turned back on. Being able to do.
You still teach?
I still teach.
What grade you teach?
I do right now in 4th and 5th grade. Okay. Behavioral school. That's the type of shit that I like.
Okay.
Behavioral school.
Behavioral
school. And I'm finishing up the certification on that too and all that. Nah, but you good. You
good.
It ain't you. It is get a cat.
Look, cut.
I put you on the chicken wing. He'll put me on the chicken wing.
So it just works out that way. It correlates that way to even what I do now. You know what I'm saying? Being able to host, these shows for the artists that they listen to. And I listen to too. Like A Boogies, Lil TJ, Lil Dirt, and they're able to see my students to see me. Like, yo, you want to skate with them, you host with them, and then you come in here and teach me about. Why would I not want to listen to you?
Exactly. That make you so attractive. You know what I'm saying? To the kids,
that's all you related to, really. With
why
teachers that are relatable to not no college.
They're not talking down on you. It's a difference between be relatable because that shit they were saying about cops and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to know some certain people mannerisms that they're not offending you or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna come off the same way. And that's the only take. You have to be able to relate to that type of shit, guys. You are in the culture. You are in that person's culture.
I'm in that culture. I'm in that life, and it definitely makes. What I do a lot easier, but if you want to teach kids and reach kids, you gotta be in their arena. You gotta be in their playing field and understand where they at and understand where they coming from. And I just been able to bless to do it the way I've been able to do it.
Exactly, because everybody part is different. Same thing we saying, y'all better together. I know how to do paperwork.
What about
you know how to do such and such guy. We put that shit together, and make that shit happen.
We are better together. So make sure y'all go to T with Tori. Go to my IG page and check out my last episode. That's called Better Together. You know what I'm saying? At TLQ1104 and follow me at T with Torian on all podcasts, platforms, man, because that's what it's about.
We didn't even touch on a lot of shit that so it's gonna be a part 2, part 3, part 4.
Absolutely.
No, I mean coming. No, I ain't gonna say coming soon. It's just gonna happen.
It's just gonna happen.
No, I mean we hate the coming soon. You know what I mean? I get hit in the head with a shoe. You know what I mean? Coming soon from some sauce like shit.
Fire.
You know what it's bomb. It's just gonna be sauce. You're going to get one episode every 3 months.
Coming soon is because it's like, I only like to deal with like reality and shit. Like, don't come and sue me to death. Like, I just don't like that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But
especially if you know.
Mind it, go ahead.
But
I don't need a warning that something is coming. Just show it to me.
But you got to do your promotion though. If it's a week or two.
But when something is when it's
done,
finish
the project,
and then you do promotion for it.
You don't like if you already recorded this
while you're currently doing the project.
So we recorded this, we be like, part 2 coming soon because we already recorded part 2. We dropping it next week.
Exactly. Or if you got mad faith in. I got mad faith that
we doing it. Yeah, well, that's
so facts. I mean, I don't mind that coming soon.
Yeah, I don't mind that part either. But nah, like for sure. But this even with this though, like I got a platform and I can't wait to have you on my platform.
Well, it's fine. Like we coming on it.
I'm saying and it set it up.
We in the next episode.
Yeah, it would be next Tuesday, but this season already tied up with guests and shit like that because. We wanted to plan it out a certain type of way.
So
you already got the guest. Yeah,
okay. What is mine? See,
we already prepared for a guest list that we just concreted that shit like probably like last week. Like, all right, this is the next couple episodes and that's it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Of who doing what? Because like I said, I got another show that I'm trying to come out with that's not on Instagram Live. It's going to be on the Zoom aspect and. I mean, me and you was talking about the music shit.
Yeah, I already like coming out.
Yeah, like it's something that we're gonna do on Zoom.
Zoom.
It's something that we're gonna do on the Zoom shit. You know what I'm saying? Like and then like edit it, cut it up, and then put it out. You know what I'm saying? And then go into season 3, which is gonna be a live platform. It's gonna be something that we're doing on YouTube Live, and it's gonna be more hands-on. I like doing it like this. You know what I'm saying? Like the Instagram Live shit is dope because. You know, it's just something I just started out with, but like being around the person
doing this,
and
like
feeling
this.
The vibe is where it's at. I like feeling the vibe.
It is great, but
what's your aura? I
can't do everybody like this. You know what I mean? Like I would love to.
But see,
but eventually we will.
But the best thing about being on this side though is that you get to create that. Yeah. You get to pick who you want. Like I pick who I want on my show.
That's another thing
and
too.
If I feel like the person might not be the best one comfortable, sometimes. You know, I make it. I haven't done that yet, but I feel like at one point or another, I do want to make what I'm doing a little controversial to have people in there that I don't necessarily agree with on certain shit, but not to argue.
I don't agree with anything.
Just to hear, but you always want to hear other sides. Everybody has a side or a reason why they, you know.
Exactly, that's better. Like, because what's a conversame where everybody agreeing about the same thing?
What is mine?
I don't like that. And what I know how to do, even if I agree with you, I still know how to say another side. I can argue a whole other side.
I know how to be the devil's advocate.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know how to ask the question knowing that you get somebody that you don't even want to answer it.
I just want to know how you feel.
So who yours?
Yeah, right?
Nobody, motherfucker. You nasty. Psych. That nigga goofy, guy.
I'm just playing.
But he know, and that's so funny. I be knowing like it's that how he set that up was so dope. Now when y'all listen to this, go back to episode 315. Because he like the whole like 3-4 days before he like, yo, I got a dope ass question. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Then before he came on, he like, yo, don't beat around the bush, just hypothetically. I'm like, what? Oh, I'm so. Then he said with the question, I'm like, yo, herpes. It was called herpes. You know what I mean? Where you get herpes from? You feel what I'm saying? What the fuck are you asking me that for?
That was start asking all our guests that. Like, what's your herpes list? Who would you get herpes from?
What?
Hypothetically.
Oh, man, that's wild.
Hypothetically, exactly. What is bond?
That's nuts.
It's not curable, but it's maintainable. You can maintain it.
Live.
So, like, you're gonna live.
What is bond? But you smash your
Who is worth?
Get herpes from?
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, that's a very good one.
Damn. That's a young Mel Strip.
You remember? Did you ever see when she found out she wasn't as black as she thought she was? So disappointed,
she was so disappointed. She was black so bad.
Her heart was so broke.
She was black so bad.
She blackballed down again.
Scarlett, I got you. But she do the Marvel shit. She do the Marvel shit,
and she got some other kind of. I think skincare.
Yeah, skincare
type shit. And she get mad money off of it.
Yeah. Scarlett out there.
It's familiar too, but I can't remember what it is right now.
She was she played the what's the
Scarlett? She played Black Widow.
Black Widow, yeah. But that was crazy. He said Scarlet.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna give you a clap for that. That's a very good answer. And I appreciate you for participating in the herpes challenge.
Don't let Dr. Umar hear you.
Blur me for that.
She's some black.
She's some black.
She's not as much as she thought she was.
Or the shorty from Black Panther herself. What's the I can't believe I can't think of her name.
Shuri?
Nah. From Black Panther?
Black Panther, the one that was his best. Oh my God.
Lupita?
Yes,
Lupita Nyong'o.
Lupita Nyong'o. Yes.
Lupita,
give me that.
Yeah.
I want it.
Lupita.
Yeah, Lupita. Yeah, give me that.
Yeah,
bring it over here. Let me tell you something.
You had to show me.
Dark skin chocolate.
Yeah, my Black Panther motherfucker.
Let me tell you something, man. Listen.
Right? All that time he was off, you didn't watch Black Panther.
All that time you do nothing black.
All brothers black. You do nothing black.
You gonna watch all the.
You wasted all
that other light skin niggas.
I watched the 5 seasons of Blackish.
All white and light.
I watched 5 seasons of Blackish.
Lupita. Rewatch. You just saw that.
That was.
I need that dark skin chocolate joint, man.
That's funny as hell though. But that was a good ass answer. God damn, I'm about to go watch some movies.
Now you gotta go try to find it.
Now you about to.
The other one is back too on Netflix. Yeah, I was watching it, but it's like a female shit. I stopped watching it after. I just started watching it because of her. What's the one that This Is 40?
This is 40. I know you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
With the blonde headed guy.
Funny one.
She wasn't funny. No, she's not funny. She just This Is 40. Fucking forgot her name. But not her sister. I'm talking about the one that actually got pregnant.
The one that actually got pregnant.
What the fuck? She was
forgot her name. I know you're talking about.
But she got she was. I heard she was like.
Start with not Deborah or something.
Nah. It's. If I hear
I know you're talking about that.
But yeah, she was like wilding behind scenes, like started getting too big for herself.
She got blackballed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I know
she came back. It's called Fire Lane or something, but that's for female. I turned that shit off. Nah, I turned it off. I was just watching it for her though. You know what I mean? That used to be my jam.
Rom-com.
Yeah.
Rom-com is hit though. Like some rom-coms hit. I'm about to say Run It. Run it, cause I got mine. I'm gonna tell you a real drop though. And watch, once I say this song, y'all all gonna go. I'm gonna fuck what y'all talking about. What you song? I got you. Mine's would be what's that shit with Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher? It's Guess Who?
Guess Who?
Guess Who? I'm gonna tell you why. They shot some of them scenes in New Jersey.
And that was a remake too, right?
It was a remake of the Sidney Poitier movie back in the day.
Okay.
So they shot one of those scenes in New Jersey, in Cranford, New Jersey. It's a scene where he's on the street by himself and you see the train station. Yeah. It's like a train station scene and it's like a little water fountain under there. So when I seen that, I was like, damn, that's a nice ass place. Like, what town did you shoot that in? Because I knew they shot it in a real town. I looked it up and it said Cranford, New Jersey, and I went to it. I went up there and went to it, and I like Cranford. I'm a trail person. I like walking through trails and shit like that. They got nice trails up there and shit like that. And that's short. It's a nice neighborhood. I went there, they got nice little downtown. They got nice little downtown type shit. And I went out there, so I was like, yo, that's dope. Because it was something I could put. My thing is I can go to it. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Little talent like that.
Wait, so speaking of trails, my wife did she had writer for the press, as we part of press, and she did a top, I think 5 kid-friendly trails if you want to take your kids. You know what I mean? In New Jersey. Check that out. app.com.
Oh yeah, definitely check that out. I'm gonna check it out because like I said, I like going to trails. I go out to Princeton a lot to walk the trails out there. They got nice trails out there. I've done the ones, all the trails out here in the Howell area, or at least by Shark River or some sort like that. You know, them trails that got over there. But like, I definitely dig a good trail, walk, good hike type shit. That's my self care. Like you said, that's my self time. When you got to take some time for me, that's what I like to do.
That shit
now. Outside, walk.
I've been walking.
Listen, go so look. Tell your wife if y'all do like doing that, go to the Stairway of Heaven. The Stairway of Heaven is up north. It's up north. And it's a mountaintop. It's the highest. I think it's like the highest peak in New Jersey that you can get to. You can walk. I walked it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? By myself. I did it for Father's Day. It was my challenge for Father's Day. I took myself out there, walked out. It was 7 miles. 7 mile walk.
Oh, 7 miles.
7 miles, but it's up a hill too. It's flat for like, I think it's flat for like 2.5. Yeah. And then it's like 5 going up a hill, going up a mountain. Not a hill, a mountain. going up a mountain.
You know what
and
I
then you get to the top of that mountain and you get to see like that peak, bro. Tell you that ain't nothing more dope as mine. That shit was dope.
It's not a trail.
See, when I do shit like that, I want to go full-fledged. So I go get my my nice hiking boots.
Yeah, get
you know what I'm saying?
Camouflage. I wear my camouflage.
I wear
machete.
What about that?
It ain't that goddamn deep. It ain't that deep. It's open.
I don't care. Machete. Throw this bomb.
Nah, I have my stick. Listen, I'm a hold back. Don't get it twisted. I don't go nowhere in the woods without my stick. My stick you up, nigga. So I have my always that ass because if one of your white people think that you gonna jump me on this mountain, it's fuck the bears. It's fuck the bears. There's more white people out there than bears, alright?
Hell yeah. I snuck them up on a bear spray too. I bear spray you.
Ain't no cocaine bears.
But it was dope. I went up there by myself.
That shit good and funny.
I went up there by myself and you know, it was a dope trial. So I do the trails and shit like that. And if you're something that you want to look up to, go look up the Stairway of Heavens in New Jersey. Yeah. That's a dope little hike for yourself and shit like that. Yeah,
that's my me time. I like other people that's weird. I like doing shit like that.
Yeah, to me, that's my me time. That's what I like to do.
My guys introduced me to a whole other level like that, like with the camping and shit like that. Like, that shit is dope.
Like that,
I love that shit, man. I like
it. We gonna camp.
When you talk about the,
because it's survival kit.
I'm about to say, we talk about the earth and the gods and shit like that. Like, ain't nothing like being alone with the earth. How you expect to live? You don't know how to live amongst the earth.
Preservation, man.
These buildings and shit is in the way. We invading on their territory. If you don't know how to build, you don't know how to plant, you don't know how to be in the woods, you don't know how to.
Everything you need to survive is out there.
You gotta get used to nature.
Everything you need to survive is out there naturally. You gotta know nature. That's why kids soft as fuck these days. They don't know nothing about nature. Word is bond.
All you know how to do is be in a fucking house.
Word is bond.
You know how to be inside of a building. All you know how to do is be inside buildings.
Know how to bust a gun but scared of the boogeyman.
They institutionalized.
You scared of the boogeyman.
Look, you institutionalized. You didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Landed on us, alright?
Word is bond.
You didn't land on school. They built a school in your community.
Unnatural shit, yeah.
Y'all ain't funny as hell. They built a school in the community.
That school wasn't there. They built that school in the community.
Mr. Partaking in the corner liquor stores. Well, yo, that's crazy though. Let's get out of here. Yeah, man. Yo, we're gonna do this for man, you already know this is, man. It's your boy D-Boy Bino, aka Mr. Half Info, aka Mr. 732. It's out the building.
He's out the building. First he's in the building. Now he's
out. Cause we could go on forever. But ever. Yeah, man. There's plenty more.
Yo, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. It's the Regular Azz Podcast. Make sure you find me at TLQ1104, man, on Instagram, man. I don't got a Facebook or nothing like that. Or on Snapchat. I don't know my Snapchat name, but
that shit connected.
But TLQ1104 on Instagram every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Tuesday night on my Instagram live. T with Touring on all platforms, all podcast streaming platforms. Come check me out, man.
Wow, so they hit you up.
Hit me up.
Get an interview. I forgot it was
the mic over
there. For the people.
Bobby Brown.
And you got the nice mic too. You got that's fire over there. If it is in love. Oh, motherfucker. Bell ass.
But next part we're gonna have a conversation. Everybody who got like a name that you can't really, people probably fucked it up your whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Torian was
gonna have a whole conversation about that people.
Yeah, they sliced Torian. Yo, white people slice my name.
That's a whole nother pod.
That's a whole nother
pod. Wait till you hear mine.
What is bond?
Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to mom. You don't need that hat.
What is bond? Last but not least, Asbury Sauce, a.k.a. the host with the almost. Thanks for tuning into the Regular Azz Podcast, episode 316, 316.
Yeah.
Appreciate the brother Torian for coming through. You know what I mean? Check him out.
He said Torian.
TC.
I like that you running with it. So keep me in tune.
If you gonna say that, you gotta say the whole name.
Don't say Torian. Don't say no last name.
TC.
TC good. They got the rest of their own.
But if you pay attention, you heard it earlier.
If you watch this shit.
Yeah,
Hey, yo, 101. If you 101, call.
That's what it's called. And we making the 101.
Regular Azz Podcast. That's a great name. At first, I thought he said red glass, and now I know he said regular ass
podcast.
That's dope. Shouts to the
alliteration. You know
Shouts to the Regular Azz Podcast.